Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. Just out for a walk with a dog friend. A lovely chilly day. Sun was kind of coming out a little bit ago. It's hiding behind the clouds again. A little bit of blue sky visible here and there, and it's well below freezing. And I'm pretty worn out and tired from who knows what, everything. So I'm not really up to crashing through the snow too much today. And the dog, with her leg injury, she's pretty much a tripod, so I'm just gonna stay right here and she can kind of run around me. If she gets close to the camera, I'll see if I can show you. Maybe you'll see her run through the background. Anyway, I'll show you around just a little bit. I've got the camera on a mount that Ned Mudd sent me. It's a pretty versatile camera mount. I'm still working out the best way to use in different situations. Right now it's Velcro strapped to a tree branch. So, I'm going to talk about a couple of blends, maybe more than a couple, pipe tobacco blends that I've been enjoying lately. One that I'm not going to talk much about right now, Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding. I finally got to try it, and now I have it in abundance now. Bodie Crocker had sent me, he's on YouTube and Instagram. He had sent me some of that, a 10 of that, and then I tried it and really enjoyed it. And Brad from Pipes and Kayaks sent me a good sized bag of it. We're going to talk about that blend another time. It's a good one. What I'm smoking right now, and what I've been smoking, what I've been carrying in my pipe pouch is this HU Tobacco Original Warehouse Blend, Nashville County. Brad had sent me this in a box of quite a few very nice blends, which is good because I haven't been able to make my winter pipe tobacco order with some unexpected expenses that came up. So I have decided for now to just smoke what I've got, which is plenty of different stuff and quite a bit of a few things. I really like this. I liked it immediately. I don't know much about this tobacco, and I'm not really a tobacco reviewer, you know. As I've said in other videos, I pretty much like it. It's okay, or I don't like it. I like it. So I'm not sure if you can buy this in the United States. I don't think so, because I have not seen too many people talking about it here. I remember Matches 860 doing a video on it. But I didn't look it up to see exactly what the components are. It says Virginia Burley Perique. I get no Perique at all. I don't Don't taste it at all. And I don't know if by having the words different sizes if they're indicating the amounts that are used in the blend or not. I don't think that's right. I don't think there's more Virginia than burley in this. This tastes like burley pipe tobacco to me and I can't tell sometimes with burley if it's an added flavor of cocoa or if that's just the flavor of the burley, but that's what I taste. Cocoa, molasses, bitter dark chocolate. That's what I taste. Maybe something else. I don't know what it is, but when I first light it, in this pipe, and several others that I've been smoking it in, I don't know if you can make that out or not, but this has a hell of a cake layer. This is approaching old school, down at the bottom of this, you can't quite get a pencil in there above the draft hole. I'm going to have to ream it out pretty soon, and I hate to do that. But this is a very well smoked, very well caked pipe, and I mostly smoke Haunted Bookshop in this pipe, which is why it's so well caked, because I smoke a lot of Haunted Bookshop. But for the last week, I've just been smoking this Nashville County Original Warehouse Blender, whatever you call, however that goes. I've just been smoking that in this pipe and one other pipe that also is very well caked. And on the charring light for this tobacco, it's quite bitter immediately, almost uncomfortably bitter. And then that goes away and it turns into that dark chocolate, molasses, burley flavor with a hints further down the bowl of kind of a malt, like a malt vinegar, not quite malt vinegar, but a malt flavor. That might be the Virginias I'm tasting there. But my palate has been kind of shot for the last month. I remember Leo Aldepold being quite excited about this blend some time ago, a couple of years ago when he found it, and I can see why. It's excellent. If I could get it, I'd probably buy a lot of it. And for all you tobacco hoarders out there, actually, this is a terrible blend. It's horrible. Don't waste your money on it. But for the folks that aren't tobacco hoarders or cellar stockers or whatever, you go ahead and try it out if you can find it. So, yeah, cocoa, molasses, little bit of molasses, burley. It's, at least what I've got here is, I would call it a broken flake. It's like a mix of ribbon cut and broken flake, but some of the pieces of flake are pretty good size. It's hard for me to show that to the camera. It's a pretty tobacco. I like the way that it looks. Get kind of chunks of flake like that. But I would say it's pretty much a kind of a ready rub broken flake. That's what it looks like to me. Very easy to pack. There isn't any messing about. Put it in the pipe. Touch it down once and fire it up. No problem. Smoke's cool. At least it does in these pipes. And I like it. So, moving on. I was smoking several times a day for about a week. I smoked LJ Peretti's Thanksgiving Day blend that Brad had sent. And I had wanted to try that for several years. And just hadn't ordered it. I really don't have much to say about it. There's not much left. There's maybe a bowl left of decent size, and the rest of it is kind of chaff. I'll probably smoke it anyway. But it seems to be mostly burley. I don't get the fruit or citrus flavoring that I have read or seen other people talking about. To me, it just tastes like a soft, kind of old school burley blend. There's some other flavor there, but I can't parse out what it is. Sometimes as I was smoking it, I would think sage, like sweet sage, but I don't know. It's just good, that's all. Reminded me a little bit of really old, like I just over the summer smoked a 10 of half and half from 1925. And it sort of reminded me of that. Not as sweet as that half and half, but tasted like very old, well-aged burley tobacco. Not much else to say about it other than it's pretty good. And if I get around to it next year, maybe I'll see if I can order some. Now, the other blend was one that I had wanted to try, but it's not sold here as far as I know. In the U.S., I mean. And I had kind of forgotten about it. Another classic blend, which is Condor. I don't know what I expected Condor to smell and taste like, but I was completely shocked when I opened the pouch. Just watching the dog. I was completely shocked by the smell, and I had a Condor moment, the first one. I have to say, I really like Condor. Really like it. Which is unfortunate because I can't really get it. Like the warehouse blend. I've been carrying this pouch around next to my other tobacco pouch for several weeks. And it's more than half empty at this point. And this is the stuff that's made in Poland, I believe, from what I was able to read on the internet. It's not the original stuff made in Ireland. I can't tilt this, otherwise I'd show you the dog. But this stuff, the first smell of it and bowl of it that I smoked, which was in a pipe that had obviously been smoked a few times but was not broken in, which is this pipe here that Brad sent me. It's a Peterson filter pipe, and it had a meerschaum filter in it. I first smoked it in this pipe, and this is I quite like this pipe. It's not very appealing to my eye until I started smoking it, and now I really like it a lot. Sometimes I smoke it with the filter, sometimes without. But I've been smoking Condor in this pipe, Smells great. And a few other pipes, and it's awesome. I really like the Condor. I don't know what Condor was like before. That seems to be what everybody's complaining about in the forums and things, is that it's been ruined by being made in Poland. Well, I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. It smells wonderful, burns great, tastes wonderful. It's just good old ribbon cut, easy to pack, no muss, no fuss. Good stuff. And I've been in a little bit of a bad spot with pipe smoking lately. It happens every so often. At least it's happened to me a couple other times over the last 17, 18 years or whatever. I just don't want anything. I get to a point where I don't want any of the stuff I have. I'm tired of smoking it. And I'll light up something and I think, oh, no, that's not what I want. So then what usually happens is I end up smoking some cigarettes, which did happen, but it was brief. And I've just been kind of not as passionate about pipe smoking as I normally am. There it is. Just can't. It was a rough patch, but I seem to have gotten through it, and the Condor just made a difference in sort of blowing me out of that sort of dead space that I'd been in with pipe tobacco for a little while. So, LJ Peretti Thanksgiving Day. The sample ad was from last year. I enjoyed it. It's nothing special. It's just good. Old school, kind of burley blend. HU original warehouse blend, Nashville County. Damn good. I'd smoke it like I smoke Haunted Bookshop, which is all the time. And Condor. I like it a lot. I'd smoke that a lot too. All right. Hey, Kona, come here. See if I can get her on camera. Come here. You sweet dog. All right, y'all take care. You know what to do. Get outside.